Welcome. Yo, welcome to QSTV. You know what I mean? It's Dr. Vibes when we administering that cure out here. You feel me? We got Joe Blacks on the drums, M. Drake's on the guitar, Asadi Ambassador on the keys, and we moving. You know what I'm saying? We have a special show for you today. I got Coach D coming through to give you some mental health awareness. You know what I'm saying? About to show you a whole different bunch of concepts of it. So stick around, it's going down. Keep the sound. It's a divine time out here, you know, we doing magnificent things over here at QSTV, you know what I'm saying? It's Dr. Vibesman in the building, we administering many cures out here. I told you I have the cure. I have a special guest with me today, she goes by the name of Coach D, and she's a mental health advocate, a mental health coach. Tell us where you from?
Brooklyn
In the house.
You gotta say that hard. Brooklyn.
Yo, I'm from Brooklyn too. Okay? we does this
Facts.
magnificently. You feel me?
Facts.
Big facts. So we were just having a little powwow just now about mental health, the stigmas in the black community, as well as like changing language in the conversation. Now, I was talking about like we changing the language, but you brought up a very important part, separating the I from the we. So can you tell us a little bit more about like how the I and the we disconnect and how when we use I, it connects a bit more?
Bless. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to just, thank you all for having me. QSTV, very positive vibe. Just want to thank the Divine for having me have a present in the gift that we are here today and sharing space.
Yes.
So just many blessings on that. Give thanks, facts. So yeah, really separating the I from the we. When we talk about mental wellness, I believe in what the Athlete Project teaches. That is my brand, Get Fit Fly Right. The Athlete Project is really self-awareness is mental health, period. I work with a lot of athletes. My foundation and my base is boys basketball. And so during that time, I recognized that a lot of my boys were doing things. And I'm like, what is going on? And I had to self-check. And so I did a class, a mental health first aid in 2015, and it completely changed my life. It made me as a coach really reevaluate the energy that not only that I was receiving, but more so that I was reflecting. A lot of people are concerned at what they're receiving, not really being aware of what they're receiving is a reflection of what they're giving, right? And so when we get to really separating the I and the we, it's in an understanding and awareness, being able to attract and not attach. We attaches in a way that doesn't allow for pure and authentic accountability, where attraction now sets the stage for accountability, right? Me and you, we in the same squad, right? Gang shit. At the end of the day, we in the whip, we got shit to do. You start bitching, I already know what type of time it is. It's the same thing with mental health. Yo, my man, let's get up, let's breathe. Nah, I'ma just smoke this L. I already know what type of time you on. Right? The we and the I. Now, how many of us are gonna go with the friend and go wake and bake, or go with the friend that's gonna go breathe? I asked 50 niggas to go breathe. I guarantee you 2 will go breathe, and the other keep doing what they doing, and that's cool, right? But that I, he's gonna continue to attract whatever it is that he's seeking in terms of elevation and growth. Right. Where the we is gonna keep complaining, you know what I mean, and being attached to old habits. And so, nothing against unification. I'm really understanding when we talk mental wellness, it is a personal thing.
Yes, it starts internally. You know what I mean? it starts to, the accountability is something that's like it's individual. You know what I mean? It's something that like it's something that has to come from within. And for growth, you would have to like seek that. That's like a personal lifelong journey.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, the flower ain't yelling at the sun like, why you ain't out today? My leaves ain't growing because of you. Like, no, the flower makes adjustments.
Right.
On a cloudy day. They make sure, you know what I mean, that I'm still bloom.
Basically.
For God. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yes. Now, we saw what happened just 2 days ago, and there was a lot of differing reactions. A lot of people, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm put myself in Front Street here, myself included. We were like, no, we drew comparisons between the movement from last summer and what happened and the insurrection that took place the other day, and we criticized the response that happened. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, what I notice oftentimes is that in the midst of our anger, I notice that like there's like a bigger picture here that's like missing. Okay, we see what we saw the other day, but what about those of us who are over there on foot in the neighborhoods watching this happen in real time, having to go through all the regulations? You know what I mean? You told me that there was like a self-check that happened. Could you tell us like a little bit more of that self-check? Just bring us into that.
Well,
it was really
shameless
deep.
plug, but the check-in. So with the Athlete Project, really wanting to bring home. TD Jakes said something one day. I was with my ma, shout out to Ma, and we were in the crib, you know, old black folks watching TD Jakes, and he said, you know, when you're asking God for a new thing, you can't ask God for the new thing without knowing that you gotta let go of the old thing, the old normal. Right? I can't tell you to give up a habit without giving you something else. And so I believe for myself, with the check-in, it was like, this is now a tool that I have, right? Because emotions are always going to happen. People are always going to feel how they feel. Skepticism, criticism, all the isms, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so for me, I checked in. You know, I had to Barry White it. I had to practice what I preach. And so the check-in is you recognize how you're feeling. Then you acknowledge it, right? Like really acknowledge it, put an identity on it. And then when you move from that acknowledgement, you move to acceptance. And we're not accepting the thing, we're accepting what my choices are in this moment. And what is it that I need? And so when I can answer those questions, okay, what is happening? What do I need to see? What do I need? Now I can act in that awareness of that emotion. And so for me, I was really caught not off guard. I was really just like rubbed the wrong way. Like my blood didn't take to like seeing all the like, oh, if this was Black Lives Matter and oh, if this, and I'm just like, all these black people sitting at home and not really paying attention. You know what I mean? I don't know if you heard the phrase, believe none of what you see and only twice of what you hear. And I felt like a lot of us are just slipping. You know what I mean? And not really just taking hold, and now is the time to really be more present, to really be a gift, to really, you know what I mean, be a light. And so for me, I was really upset. I had to get into my compassion, you know what I mean? What I needed in that moment for me was to just get it out. Like a lot of people, the way people were criticizing what happened, and I was criticizing them for criticizing what happened. Humans, I needed to get it out. And then moving forward, once I got it out, I needed a hug. Me and my homegirl hugged it out. Had our little debate and hugged it out. And then after that, you know, it really made me present with, damn, Damo, you still get to heal, right? This whole black conversation, even with black people. And so now I'm not concerned with the we of what I see on TV and what we gonna do about it, because most of the we people sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. What am I gonna do about what I felt and what I experienced, and how I'm gonna move forward so that I can continue to add value to my world and the world of people around me? Accountability. And so that was my check-in.
Accountability is going to be a theme, not just a theme, but a mission, a goal, a whole mood, if you will. You know what I mean?
own it. Girl, you just own it. Cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it. And go on it, you slip and get higher. Girl, I love how you roll it. I put my hand there. Hold it, I'ma be right by you. Own it. Girl, you just own it. Cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it. And go on it, you slip and get higher. Girl, I love how you roll it. I put my hand there. Hold it, I'ma be right by you. 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 Own it, girl, you just own it. Cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it. And go on it, you flip and get higher. Girl, I love how you roll it. I put my hand there. Hold it, I'ma be right by you.
The rain was coming, babe. Will you break my heart? Break this bond. If the rain was coming, babe, will you break my heart? Break this bond. If the rain was coming, babe, will you break my heart? Break this bond. If the rain was coming, oh yeah, will you break my heart? Yeah, nah, nah. If emptiness is in the promises, then there's no need to even promise me. If emptiness is in the promises, then there's no need to even promise me.
I can't live without your love. I can't live without your love. My mind is always in a rush. Sometimes I love you way too much. I can't live without your love. I can't live without your love. My mind is always in a rush. Sometimes I love you way too much. It's a strange game you and me play. It's a night move, such a hot day. Try and keep cool, stuck in my head. Think about you, just can't get away. Just can't get away.
Should've known where the people at, what they really wanna know. Who's your lovers and who are your bros? Who are the enemies you do keep close? Who are the people that you
you should've known. Where the people at, what they really wanna know. Who's your lovers and who are your bros? Who are the enemies you do keep close? Who are the people that you should've known? Where the people at, what they really wanna know. Who's your lovers and who are your bros? Who are the enemies you do keep close? Who are the people that you should know? Blah, 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 blah. What the enemies you do keep
diamonds are fake. Your words are sinking down in my chest. What are you thinking? I don't know you anymore. We're alone now. And before you go, just turn off the lights. Just turn off the lights. Just turn off the lights. I don't know you anymore. We're alone now. And before you go, just turn off the
Do what I want you, baby, dance for me, dance for me. I want that body, make it dance for me, 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 I'll get the spot up for your bodies tonight. Yeah, you got me like, yeah, you got me like. Don't dog, hit the spot up for you tonight. Yeah, you got me like, yeah, you got me like. Dog, hit the spot up for your bodies tonight. Yeah, you got me like, yeah, you got me like. Dog, hit the spot up for your bodies tonight. Yeah, you got me like, yeah, you got me like.
Tired, NASCAR driving at speed. Your supplier, I stay higher on drugs every day. I'm a sire, I desire to take over the stage. I'm a fighter, we don't get tired, reason I got it made. Hell of a posse, live this life, but some we don't see shade. She caught my eye, might make her my wife. I know she wanna be saved. Spend a little time, you have a good night. Island watching waiting, but I ain't without a prayer. Finally someone to pray.
Finally someone to pray.
So mental health is a very, very important topic that has been brought up as of late. You know what I mean? A lot of us have experienced generational trauma. You know, I'm loving the work that you're doing with the Athletes Project. I'm loving that. You know what I'm saying? So just tell us a little more. Just tell us a little more about the Athletes Project and how we're really shaping the conversations in the Black community surrounding mental health, and like the trauma, and that's how we getting all the traumas. I'm getting deep over here. You know what I mean? We getting deep because in Brooklyn we thorough out here. You gotta
facts. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I don't know if you remember that movie. I'm showing my age, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. So the biggest and first foremost part of the Athlete Project came from my mom's. So both my parents passed and transitioned by the time I was 22. And so, they chilling with God. I promise you one of them is right here, right now. I promise you. And so for me, at a very early age, I had to learn how to navigate death very differently than the world treated me. Right? The young lady without parents, or you so angry. Well, yeah, I'm angry. My parents is dead. Like, my life has changed. What do you mean? And I had to figure that out. And so my mom's like, back in the day, she would always be like, yo, Neek, just breathe. My full name is Dominic. And so my nickname was Neek. And so she'd be like, yo, Neek, just breathe. And that was something she said to everybody. But what's very intricate and interesting about that is my mother was a chronic asthmatic. The best of all teachers teach what they themselves must learn. When she passed of a massive heart attack. Her heart drowned, basically. She couldn't breathe. But that was the one thing she always told everybody else. Just breathe, baby. Just breathe. You good? Nah, I'm tight. Fuck that. Just breathe. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. Just breathe. That was the one thing she couldn't do. And so in my resurgence, if you will, I took that message. Like, really took it. And really took my time to learn about breath. I'm a survivor of police brutality, and in the midst of that, twice. In the midst of that, I've had 3 knee surgeries on my right knee. And so I also suffer from chronic anxiety around it. Like, my mama not here, I got to get cut open again, and the cops be beating my ass. I'm over life. Over life. And I couldn't tell my friends. And so I just started breathing. I would just remember what my mother would tell me, just breathe. And I would just stop and just... I remember being 13 in her room but breathe. And so I started doing more research and learning, and 533 was born. And so I would love to do that with you right now. Let's do some 533.
Let's do that.
I'm here for it. All right. So the only thing that I ask is that you have your back straight, so move your butt to the back. Yes, you can do it. Put your back into it. You're gonna sit straight. Take a deep breath in. Relax and close your eyes on the exhale. Fall into the breath. As you unclench your jaw, the only thing else that I ask is that you pay attention to one thing and one thing only: your breath. 5, 3, 3, 5 deep breaths, 3 fast and 3 loud. Breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. Take in full air, hold, and let out gently. As we move on to fast, I want you to push and pull the air. You're gonna pull the air like so. Hold and push it out. Again. Last one. And in the same manner, on to loud, let it out, whatever it is. We breathe in gratitude. Let out worry, fear, and doubt. Again. Last one, make it big. Whew. 2 calming breaths. Continue to breathe in that gratitude. Exhaling your worries, fears, and doubts. Listening to your breath. Many blessings. Namaste.
Namaste.
And so,
Feel that.
as you can see, it connects you where you're here now, but you're not here alone. And so for me, I was here, but I was alone a lot. I was angry. I had a lot of friends I couldn't talk to. I was having anxiety attacks. I couldn't tell nobody because then they would all laugh like, "My nigga, you crazy." But I was feeling things. I was hearing things. I was sad. I was broken. And I remember my mom's being like, "Yo, Neek, just breathe." Like, I would look at the sun. She left 8:57 on a Thursday morning. The sun woke me up. My sister busts in the room. Mommy's dead. And so I remember being on 225th Street in Broadway. I was at work. I was a dean. And I had an anxiety attack. People walking right past me. And I remember looking up at the sun, and it was beaming on my face. I was like, it was one spot on the side of my face. And I remember hearing my mother say, "Neek, just breathe." And I just stopped. I just kept breathing and crying and breathing and crying. And I am knowing that I am not alone. And so what 533 does for the athletes specifically, before a game, that deep connects, that loud, it invigorates, integrates. But then that loud, it invites you to now join the party of the world, where you're meeting the world where you have already said hi to yourself. So now when you go out there, you're not alone. You, your breath, your heartbeat, they won now. They solid. Standing on 10 toes down, that's a skill. It's just not something you think and then it magically happens. And so, right, and it's a hygiene system. It's a practice. And so when I go to places and I work out with athletes, I work out with coaches, I ask people, who brushed their teeth this morning? You brushed your teeth this morning? Raise your hand. You brushed your teeth? Did you brush your teeth this morning?
Yes, I
Raise
did.
your hand. Raise your hand.
I did. Okay.
All right, you brushed your teeth this morning. Raise your hand. Did you floss?
I did.
Okay, I did. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I was rushing. Did you gargle? You didn't gargle? Ooh, we got some hands dropping. Okay. Did you do the tongue scraping?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I scraped my tongue. I scraped my tongue.
I had to do that.
All right. Did you do that for your brain? Bingo. And so 533 is a way that you can get up in the morning and just like you brush your teeth, dental hygiene system, 533 can also support you in making sure that you have hygiene for your brain. So that is 533.
Brilliant technique. Brilliant technique. So, Coach, where can we find you on the socials?
At Get Fit Fly Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Get Fit Fly Right, man.
Just breathe. Hashtag just breathe. Hashtag 533 meditation.
Wait, hold on. Let me do my salt day on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just gonna sprinkle that right there. Hashtag just breathe. Hashtag get right. Hashtag 533. Hashtag just breathe. Yo, oh my God. My mind is completely blown.
Bless.
At this time. I feel like the mind blown emoji. You know what I mean? Yes. So this is just one of many cures we just administering here at QSTV. Of course, I'm Dr. Vibesman. I have a doctorate in principle. Okay, don't ask where the PhD came from. All right.
Let hate his degree. Puffy said it best.
Facts.
Don't let him hate.
You can't. Dr. Vibesman PhD. We signing off. This is QSTV. Keep it locked. Yes.
What's up? This is Jermaine Holmes, and I'm going to be doing a little something with the Dubler microphone. Here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, If I can make it better, If I could take the pain away, if I could change the world and recreate today, if I could fix everything that's wrong in this world, believe me, I would if I could. If I could change the day and wipe your frown away, if I could promise everything will be okay, if I could fix everything that's wrong in this world, believe me, I would if I could, but it ain't that easy. No, 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 it ain't that easy. No, 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 it ain't that easy. Oh, it ain't that easy. Oh. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. It ain't that. It ain't that. Ain't that easy. No, no, ain't that easy. No, 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 it ain't that easy.
My brother Cold Crushers in the building. QSTV family. Keeping it Queens for the Prince Zamunda. The champ is here. The Nubian Sweet. Name that sample champ. Yo, Nubian Sweet. Got a boat. Freddie Jackson song you mentioned to me. I'm taking all challenges, Cold Crush. I'ma see what I can do with that Freddie Jackson. That's a phrase I never thought I would say. See what I can do with that Freddie Jackson right there.
Black Speed.
Yeah. This goes out to all the ladies. You might not have been right for the last one, but you might just be perfect for the next one. Hold your head. Keep doing your 1-2 thing. Come on, check it out. Baby, it really blows my mind you're still out on these streets. You would think that a girl like you'd be locked down, someone would throw away the key. But I ain't gonna complain, I'ma scoop you up, put it down, I know what to do. I'ma wrap it, I'ma lock it, I'ma show you that this loving is all for you. Treat you right, get you nice, ayy. Be the love of your life, ayy. Put a ring on it, wear the crown and king on it. Let everybody know that you're that one, that queen's on it. We got a special kind of flow. All the things you do for me, oh. You give me damn good loving. No, baby, I never had this kind of loving. See, who let you go? Who let you go? I just wanna say thank you. Oh, who let you go? Who let you go? Who? I just wanna say thank you. Hey. I can't believe somebody let you slip away. It's a shame that you had to go through, had to mend a broken heart, but it made you you. I wouldn't change a thing, I'd keep it all the same. You're the perfect one for me, you're everything I never knew I wanted. flaunt it. Now that I got you, I'ma cherish, I'ma flaunt it. Come on, treat you right, get you nice, hey. Be the love of your life, hey. Put a ring on it, wear the crown and king on it, let everybody know. Woo! We got a special kind of flow. All the things you do for me, oh. You give me damn good loving. No, baby, I never had this kind of loving. Woo! See, who let you go? Who let you go? Who? I just wanna say thank you. Oh. Who let you go? Who let you go? Who? I just wanna say thank you. Come on. See, baby, there is just no way that I can let you get away. Cause this loving, this loving, this loving, this loving is all that I need, baby. If ever comes a time there's doubt in your mind that you still have a place in my heart, then just ask me. Cause I'll never be the fool to ever let things go too far. Ooh. Who let you go? Who let you go? I just wanna say thank you. Ooh. Who let you go? Who let you go? I just wanna say thank you. Oh. Never, never, never let you get away. Oh. Never, never, never let you get away. Oh. Never, never, never let get them hands up. Come on. I never had this kind of loving. Grab your girl, hug her up, y'all. Let her know. I never had this kind of loving. Woo! I never had this kind of loving.